made me think, well, none of them could do a better job than me. Who could do better than me with him? And I just remember that. I mean, just thinking like, oh, this is something terrible, but then realizing, well, wait a minute. If anybody else, nobody's going to raise my son but me. I'm going to do this. Just the way your mind works, when you're confronted with something completely unknown.
How old are you, Eli?
I am 21.
And when's your birthday?
January the 31st.
January 31st? And what does that mean when a person with Down syndrome turns 21?
I don't really know.
Well, it's kind of complicated. You lose all of your services through Montgomery County, the public schools at 21. And then you have to qualify for services. So we've had to he's had to have a psychological done, he's had to have occupational testing done, he's had a lot of IQ tests, and we've also had to interview a number of agencies to determine who would support him in his goal to work and live outside of that.
How has Eli changed your life?
I never was an advocate for a person with disabilities before, and it changed my life in the way that, I always believed in Eli and what he could do and not focus on what he couldn't do. And we really have had just nothing but fun with him.
Yeah, mentor is not the word, but exemplary. He's an example. He's an example of what you can do.
I'm telling you, Eli, the reasons why I like Eli, why I think Eli is a good student, I've never seen Eli give up. He doesn't really give up very easily.
That's right.
He keeps trying, even if he gets frustrated. You might, I remember you kind of huff and puff and sigh a little bit and kind of shrug your shoulders like that, but then you get right back to work,
Yes.
And that's what I really liked about you. I thought that was very admirable. Admirable, meaning I admire that.
What things do you have trouble with?
Sometimes I kind of focus on seeing what comes out. They would ask me to clean something, and I say yes. I don't say no.
I'm proud of my boy. I love my sons. I'm proud of my sons. I'm proud of Eli. I'm proud of everything he accomplished and everything he overcame, and I'm proud that I have a good relationship with him because he's so hard.
I started acting when I was little.
I think theater is really important in a lot of aspects of different people's lives.
And what's your favorite part about acting?
Favorite part is all of my friends acting with me.
Have the opportunities presented to him in theater helped him become independent?
Theater has helped him know that he has a great presence with people. He can make people laugh, and he loves to get dressed up. He loves to be in character. He loves experimenting with the characters.
So you do readings, and you do speeches, and you act.
Yep.
How do you feel as a person with Down syndrome when you perform or give a speech?
It's okay. Not
Yeah.
bad.
How would you say that you can give people a new outlook? Do you feel that you do that with your speeches?
I don't really know how to do the voice.
People are still telling me that his last line was, "Okay, well let's now we're done talking, let's eat." So he approaches his public speaking with humor. People enjoy that, and I think his humor is enjoyed a lot too. So it's really brought his personality to more people.
When you see how he loves his life and how happy he his plan. It just, you have to love your own life more. You have to.
Who inspires you?
Maybe more like in my family than famous people, but maybe CCC, like Mr. McKeel. My parents and my brothers, and that's it. Yeah.
What kind of goals did you identify for Eli when he was born? Or for yourself as a parent?
Well, we really wanted him to have friends. That was most important. Reading, that absolutely was a huge goal, and one that we really had to step back and assess and work on again and again and again.
There was a Wall Street Journal article that was written about Eli. Can you talk about what it was about? What it was about first.
I wanted to be around Chris and all my friends. So
He made the choice that instead of being isolated as the special ed kid in the class with everybody, he would rather go and be where he was more accepted and felt better.
That was did you think that was a good choice to come here?
yes,
So now that article is used a lot in educational settings in terms of, how to include a person not only with their education but socially. And, Eli definitely found a good balance in high school and he still misses it.
and there's me thinking a surprise.
That was really cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that we went to the Baltimore Aquarium.
10 years living by myself. Or not living by myself. Maybe living somewhere not so far.
I want him to be happy and to have friends. I want him to be happy the way he is with his life now. I want him to have friends because friendship is so important. It's really actually important to all of us, but you can see it with him, how important it is that he see his friends, that he be with his friends, that he have friends, that he be a friend. That's what I hope for Eli when he grows up.
If Eli could find a welcoming community that he could perform at, he could continue with his art stream performances, where he's appreciated and he's traveling safely to his job, the one that works, he works at least 20 hours a week, and then he has a girlfriend and is in love. That's important to him.
Just that the possibilities are endless. I mean, I remember Eli flying out to LA to go to a music camp, and that's something that I might not have ever thought, well, I can't imagine a day he would do that, but there he goes.
And you want to be independent?
Yeah, I do.
His ability to speak and present himself in the world means that some of the things he wants to do for himself will be able to.
You've lived 21 years.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of stuff. What is your biggest accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment, being an older brother to you, and also that's pretty much it. Yeah. Just being an older brother to someone like you.